Hi, this is Rebecca of Rebecca's Intuitive Readings and of the inspirational page Touched by Nature. This is the reading of the week for the week running the 22nd to the 28th of April. And I had a resounding and very loud message given to me by the angels at the weekend, which is never undervalue or undersell yourself. Always believe in what you have to offer. We all have different gifts and different abilities. And they gave me this message quite a few times at the weekend, but one came when I came home to a wonderful picture that a friend had drawn for me, and she was apologising for the quality of her drawing. And to me it wasn't about the quality of the drawing, it was the fact that she had taken the time to sit down and relay the drawing that Spirit had given to her to send to me. She also sent me a beautiful bag of crystals that can support me on my journey. So thank you, Samantha. As I say, the angels say to us all, never undervalue or undersell yourself. We all have different gifts, different capabilities, but we all have a gift and a light to shine. So believe in you. I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine, as I say. So I'm just going to pop the camera down here while I give the cards a shuffle. You get to see my lovely cards all under here. Some of the 24 packs that I own. So I'm just going to give the cards a shuffle and then allow my intuition to tell me when to stop. So first of all we have the Nine of Earth. And give it another shuffle. And we have the Four of Fire. And another shuffle. Oops. And we have the Ten of Water. There we go. Let me just take hold of the camera. So as I say, we have here the Nine of Earth, the Four of Fire and the Ten of Water. And I do it a weekly overview, as we know. So this week the message is that there are better times ahead. As we see here, this lovely fairy, I'd say, fairy angel, she's come a long way on her journey. She's overcome many obstacles and there's been many twists and turns. And things can flourish and grow. Abundance can be found, but remember, abundance comes in many forms: health, wealth, happiness. And a lot of this time are worrying about their path. This is a resounding one the angels are hearing at the minute. People are worrying about their path, their life purpose, whether they can provide for their families, for enough to pay bills, and especially those who are self-employed at the moment or are thinking about becoming self-employed. They're worried about the material aspects of life and whether they can provide. But sometimes when you are self-employed, things can go a little bit up and down or a little bit unsteady, as we know. Nothing is predictable with self-employment. And so please try and let go of any fears you have, because when we get filled with fears, that can put blocks in your way, so you stop the flow of abundance coming in. So release any fears you have regarding this and feel safe in the knowledge that things will blossom, because we have these wonderful blossoms here. Lots of green energy, so there's lots of healing coming in and abundance. Just try and hold faith and hold on to the knowledge that things will improve with time. As we move through the week, the angels are saying, you know, you've got ideas here that can bring strong foundations to your path and to any adventures you wish to take on. So use those ideas. The ideas can bring you success and confidence to believe in the path you've started. We have this lovely yellow energy, and that's the confidence shining out. All we need to do is build the foundations now. And once we decide what the foundations are, stick with them. You know, we get tested from time to time as we move along our path to see if we are dedicated to our purpose. And if you drop at the first hurdle, then you're giving up far too quick. Because a friend said to me not long ago, you know, it's when you give up that you could have just missed that opportunity that could help you move forward. So try and stick with your path, hold confidence, hold faith, and believe that the projects you've started, you've got the ideas there, the abundance will flow in. You know, as I say, there can be up and down times and twists and turns. You might even have to fine tune a few opportunities, but it doesn't mean that you have to deviate from your path totally. just call on Archangel Jeremiah and ask him to help you take a little review of the situation, step back, look at the bigger picture, and then make the changes that are necessary. And then as we move towards the weekend, we have the Ten of Water, and this shows that we have wonderful people around us, and this weekend we're to spend time with our family, friends, shake off the can't get my words out at the moment, shake off the stresses and strains of the week, knowing that everything will fall into place eventually, and with dedication you can fulfill your material needs, pay your bills, keep a roof over your head, and have a contented and happy home life. So celebrate this weekend in the knowledge that everything will be good and can come to fruition. All it takes is a little bit of fine-tuning and faith and dedication in your path. Now I'm being asked to pop the camera down again, and this is an unusual one, and I'm being asked to pull a Major Arcana card, so bear with me one moment while I just grab the Major Arcana cards together. Thank you, angels, for testing me with this one, because this was not expected, but then, as I say, sometimes you have to deviate from the path a little bit in order to get to where you need. So they want us to have a Major Arcana card, as I say, so I'm just separating them out now, so please, as I say, bear with me while I do this, because this was not expected or planned, but then you have to go with where your intuition and guidance takes you. So, nearly done now. And there we go, they are all together. So now I'm just going to take the Major Arcana, give them a shuffle. As I say, this was not expected, so thank you, angels, for a little test. And I am going to pull one. And we have the Ego. Oh, fantastic card. So I'm just going to move these out the way a moment so I can pop this here. And there we go, it says it all. They asked me to pull the extra card, and there it is, and it's the Ego. And what can happen is as well that, especially with those who have been in employment before where the wage is set, and you're used to a monthly amount or weekly amount, or even if you're used to being able to spend money willy-nilly here and there on little extravagances, the Ego here can be your biggest enemy. And I talk about the Ego a lot. I talked about it on the radio at the weekend. The Ego whispers fears and worries into our ear. It wants to hold us back, and it's up to us whether we shake off that Ego. It also can be that we need to let go of material concerns. You know, take a step back. Do you really need that handbag? Do you really need those pair of shoes? Have you not got things already that are just good enough? It's about letting go of the material concerns and being happy with what you've got around you, because this can hold you in a false sense of entrapment, making you think that you can't provide enough, you can't have all the things you want in life. But sometimes it's about stepping back and actually thinking, do I really need that item? And if the negative thoughts do keep creeping in, we have a wonderful angel here, Archangel Jophiel, who is popping you in this lovely bubble of protection here. And she can help you beautify your thoughts and cut the ties on the negative thoughts so you can release those fears. So if you do have worries about material concerns, call on Archangel Jophiel. Ask her to uplift your thoughts and help you see the positive, because as we know, positive thoughts attract positive situations. So that was a nice message to finish on. So thank you, angels, for that little guidance and testing me and giving me a kick up the butt to get me moving again into something new. Thank you. And I would just like to wish you all a wonderful week. Please do try to release the worries. I know I'm at times my own worst enemy with worries, but I am getting better and I'm improving every day, and it's something I work on each and every day, my faith and self-belief. And I would just like to wish you all the love in the world. Biggest hugs. Namaste.